Hello, biological organisms. Today we're going to be looking at Holiday Ops large boxes and ask the question, are they worth it? Yes. I meant to save that for the end. All right, well, the answer is yes, they're worth it. How worth it? How good a return on your investment are you going to get? We're going to look at that. Today we're going to break down what I got last year. I bought 25 boxes last year, and we're going to go over the results and how that all breaks down. Compare that to what the website gives us as far as expectations. It's a little bit different. It's a lot the same. We'll do some theory crafting as far as what we can expect from this year's boxes. Then we're going to open 25 boxes from this year's Magic collection. Then we'll do a breakdown on that and see if the results meet our expectations. If you're planning on buying a lot of boxes this year, keep in mind that there are 70 decorations per collection. If you're going to be spending more than $100, then maybe you want to divide that up between the different collections so you don't get too many duplicates. So to the question, are they worth it? Let me read something I shared in my friend's Discord. Let's see. And this is my opinion based on looking at the numbers. I'd say you can reasonably expect to get 200 to 300% return on investment, and the larger bundles sweeten that ratio. You get more for your money. And the more you buy, the more likely you are to get duplicates on the low-tier tanks, meaning more gold in garage slots. So if you get the same tank twice, then you'll get gold the second and third and fourth time. However, if you don't want premium days and you don't want credits because you only want gold, you would have to spend a lot on boxes to be better off than you would be just buying gold. But if you value premium days and you value credits, large boxes are a good investment. I bought 25 boxes this year. That's $40 worth. I mean, I'm on a budget here. Unless someone wants to throw me some money, then that's about all we're going to get. But if someone can swing the 75 box bundle for $100 each, you'll probably get more than $320 in value for each bundle. Now, if you spend more than $50, you're guaranteed a Tier 8 premium tank, which is going to be between $37 and $46 worth of value. So let's take a look at what I got last year. This is a mess, but I know what it means, and I'll see if I can help you along the way. This is the decorations that we got last year, and since we know we're going to get one decoration per box this year, we can just ignore this for comparison's sake. Like this year, last year's boxes contained at least 250 gold with the possibility of an additional 250, 500, or 1,000. I got an additional 251, 2, 3, 4 times, and we got an extra 500 one time for a total of 8,000 gold. Additionally, we got 100,000 credits 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and 500,000 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times for a total of 2,900,000 credits. And we got premium days once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6 times, with one of those times being for a whole week, adding up to a total of 12 days. You can't directly buy 12 days in the premium shop or through the client, and if you try adding up to 12 days, it'll end up costing you more than it would if you bought 14 days. If we take a look at the website, it shows the percentage breakdown for everything you can get. Of course, you're going to get and this is something that bothers me. These are supposed to be random decorations, but this says a non-duplicate decoration, 100% chance. I think this is probably wrong, but I would love for it to be right. Elsewhere it says that it's random. But we also have an 85.94% chance of getting premium days, gold, or credits. So like last year, 100,000 or 500,000 credits, 250 gold, 500 gold, or 1,000 gold, on top of the guaranteed 250, or 1 day of premium, 3 days of premium, or 7 days of premium. So to be clear, you have an 85.94% chance with each box of gaining one of these 8 items. From my experience, the smaller ones are more common. We also have a 2.4% chance of getting one of the Tier 8 premium tanks. So if you're familiar with how hard it is to roll a natural 20 on a 20-sided die, this is more like rolling 2 natural 20s on 2 20-sided dice. We also have an 11.66 chance of getting a Tier 2 through 5 premium vehicle. Each comes with a garage slot. and a 5% chance on a 3D style. This includes the 6 new ones and the 5 from last year. But as you may have noticed, that means that they add up to more than 100%. In fact, they add up to 105%. So between the day's gold and credits, the tier 8 tanks, and the low tier tanks, those add up to 100%. So with every box, you're going to get the decoration, the 250 gold, and then one of these. Then in addition to that, you have a 5% chance of getting a 3D style in combination with one of these other items. And if you look closely at what I got last year, you can see that we either got additional gold, additional credits, additional premium days, or in the cases where we got the tanks, and I only got low tier tanks last year, and I expect I'll only get low tier tanks this year. Anytime we got a tank, we did not get more credits, gold, or premium days. So you have a small chance of getting a 3D style even if you do get a tank, a lot of gold, or premium days. So you always have a chance of getting a 3D style no matter what else you get. Except you cannot get duplicates on the 3D styles. So if you have all 11 of them, they'll just stop showing up. In addition to the 8,000 gold, 2,900,000 credits, and 12 premium days, I also got 4 premium tanks, all lower tiers. I did get one tier 6 tank, which they don't have available this year. If we add up the gold value of the tanks I got, that's 6,850 gold. And if we look at the dollar value of those tanks, that adds up to 39.68. And I'm not really sure how much gold or cash value to give the 3D styles, so I'm just leaving them out of the equation. If you want to add those into your own calculation, be my guest. So like I said, 8,000 gold, which has a gold value of 8,000. 2,900,000 credits, which has a gold value of 7,250. If you go into the game client and click on exchange under your credits, it will show you that the exchange rate is 1 gold equals 400 credits. I don't have enough gold to show you here, but 2.9 million divided by 400 is 7,250. We also got 12 premium days. Now this one's a little tricky because like I said, if you want to get exactly 12 days, it's going to cost you more than if you just go ahead and buy 14 days. So if I had used the more expensive method, that would inflate the total value that we get from these boxes. But in all honesty, if you had 2,400 or 2,500 gold and you wanted 12 days of premium, wouldn't you actually just go ahead and buy the 14? And then you'd get that 12 days plus 2 bonus. And then there's the low tier tanks. I would not have spent money or gold on any one of these. In fact, I think I've only played one of them. So do we really want to calculate them into our estimation of how valuable these boxes are? We're going to look at the total value with and without the tanks. And there's 2 ways to do that. We can add up the total gold value and then subtract the gold value for the tanks, or we can figure out the total dollar value and subtract the dollar value of the tanks. So we'll look at both. I believe I already mentioned that the tanks that we got were worth 6,850 combined, also reflected here. And then this number here is adding up the gold value for our gold, our credits, our premium days, and our tier 6 tanks. So that comes out to 23,900 gold. If we subtract the 6,850 for the tanks, that comes out to 1,750, which if we use our buy any amount of gold, 17,050 comes out to $70.97. But that's not what I have here, because originally I had used a different gold value to calculate the premium days. But as we can see from Wargaming's buy any amount of gold, 17,050 is worth $70.97. Corrected. So if we just ignore the value of the low tier tanks, the 25 boxes that we spent $40 on, we still ended up getting the $70 value. So if I felt like I didn't get any value from the tanks, which is almost true, I still ended up giving $71 value from my $40 investment. If we want to include the tanks in the value we got from our 25 boxes, then we have to look at this 23,900. And 23,900 comes out to $96.15 worth of value from Wargaming's buy any amount of gold. I just changed that when you weren't looking. So $96.15 on a $40 investment, that's pretty good. That's more than a 200% ROI. And just out of curiosity, I thought, well, what if instead of 25, I bought 75 boxes? And if we got the same result 3 times, then we would end up getting 71,700 gold with a conversion value of $288.39. I also calculated what if we don't include the premium tanks, but that actually doesn't make sense because if we got duplicates on our premium tanks, then that's just going to be gold plus a garage slot. So if anything, you would just subtract the first time you got any given tank. So based on what I got last year, the boxes are a pretty good deal. They're a really good deal, even if you don't like the low tier tanks that you get. If you don't like them, you can sell them for credits and you'll still have the garage slots, which are worth 250 gold each, except when they're on sale. Like right now. And while we're talking about low tier tanks, and we have tier 2 through 5, there's only 5 tanks. I think there was a much larger pool of tanks last year. And with a drop chance of 11.66%, that means you will average getting a low tier tank about every 9 boxes. So by your 54th box, you should start getting duplicates if you haven't already. So if you're buying more than 50 boxes, these can actually turn into gold. Towards the bottom of the page, it shows the compensation for duplicates. The 2 tier 5s are both worth 1,500 gold. That's not too bad. The Matilda for 1,200 and then 850 and 500 for the lower 2. So once you start getting those duplicates, if you're buying more boxes, you might want to start seeing those low tier tanks. And if you plan on buying hundreds of dollars worth of boxes, then you're probably going to start seeing duplicates on your tier 8s as well. So the percentages seem like they're pretty much the same as last year, and I'm expecting somewhere between a 200 to 300% return on investment. Spent $40 to get 25 boxes, so let's go ahead and start opening them. All right, it says 33, but some of them are small boxes. All right, 25 large boxes, 8 small boxes. Okay, just to tease you a little bit, let's go ahead and open up the small boxes first. We should be getting shards, consumables, directives, and credits. So 30,000 credits. And let's open the other 3. Another directive. You can get crew books? That's pretty good. And then, wow, another 35,000. All right. The main event. Are you excited? And I got the magic boxes. And again, remember, there's only 70 per collection. So if you're going to be getting more than $100 worth of boxes, you probably want to spread it around. I think. All right, we're going to open one at a time. And then I'm going to be adding them to the Excel spreadsheet as well. All right, so we got decoration 100,000 and 250. So we'll add 100,000 for the first box. Next, it's in the box. Can almost hear Brad Pitt saying it. 1 day of premium. Next. Pretty. So we got an additional 250 gold. And Dan. Is it going to be good? Looks like it's a tank. Maybe it's a style, but I think it's a tank. Hey, they fixed the bridge. It looks like the bores... It is! Oh my goodness! I'd kind of wanted this one. Looking at Quickie Baby's review, it seems like it's only good at getting hull down, digging in, and taking on all comers, which is still pretty good, but it doesn't give you much of a chance of being dynamic. I'm looking forward to playing this, but I hope I'm not disappointed. I don't think I will be. So immediately we shot up the value of our return on investment by, I think this one's worth 37. All right, so the Bores is worth 9,650. All right, what's going to be next? And of course the garage slot. So that's a good feeling. And of course now I only need to open another 50 to be guaranteed the next tank. So already we're better off than last year. And I got really lucky there. That was the, was it the third or fourth? All right, so 100,000 credits. And then, yeah, it's all gravy at this point. Premium day. All right, open next. What's it gonna be? Another 100,000. Oh, it slowed down there. I thought it was... Oh, I think I got... Yeah. I got an extra. The 3D style for the mouse. I don't have the mouse. And this one's from last year, I think. So that answers one question for me. Do you get last year's styles only after you get all of this year's styles? And no, apparently they're immediately available. All right, so... Let's go back because I already forgot what I got. So I got the Land Cruiser 3D style in 1 day of premium. Do you think the next one's going to be 100,000 again? That does seem to be the trend. $100,000. And then that one might have been a duplicate. Another 100,000. 13 left. So we're halfway through. I had this one last year. All right, 7 days of premium. Oh, I thought it was slowing down for a moment there. Another 100. Got a bit of a theme going. Here's the 500,000 with 10 boxes left. I seem to have missed an important event. 500,000 and then the 250 gold, because this is it's an additional 250 gold. Was it 10 or 9 I had left? Night tent, so there's another 100,000. I'm not getting much gold, but you know, how random is random? Ooh, 750. So we got an extra 500. Let's see what happens. We may have skipped a box too. We'll see at the end. That said +3. Does that mean I got 3 of these? Or oh no, that's the holiday atmosphere that I get. All right, so we got an extra 250 there. Yeah, another wrong castle. What's wrong about it? Another 100,000. I think we only have 3 left. We haven't gotten a low tier tank yet, and I'm okay with that because none of them really looked that good to me. 2 left. All right, 500,000 credits. And I believe this is our last one, and we haven't gotten a low tier tank yet. I'm not mad. And another premium day. That's everything. Whew. So again, last year we got 8,000 gold, 2.9 million credits, and 12 days of premium. This year, still 12 days of premium, but we only got 2.2 million credits and 7,500 combined between the minimum amount and the bonus amount. That's less than 8,000 gold. I got 1 3D style for a tank I don't even have. I got 2 last year. We didn't get any low tier tanks, which I'm okay with that. It feels weird, but I'm okay with it. And we got a tier 8 tank, which I really wasn't expecting to get. We still need to convert gold values here. So that's 5,500 worth of gold. And 12 days of premium. Again, I'm going to call this 1,800 gold because like last year, 14 days of premium is cheaper than 12 days of premium. So I'm going to calculate the 14-day amount. All right, so this value includes our gold, our credits, and our premium days. That adds up to 14,800. And if we add the gold value from our premium tank to that amount, that comes out to 24,450 gold, which gets us just under the 25,000 cutoff. So if we calculate 24,450, that's 9814. If we look at the value of just the tank, 9650, that's 4255. And if we count the amount before adding the tanks, 14,800, that's 6249. And if we divide the value we received, 9814, by the $40 we spent, we get a 245% return on investment. So to get back to the question I asked at the beginning, are these large boxes worth it? Yes. And if you've got the extra money to spend, you're only going to be doing better. If you can afford the larger loot boxes, you're spending $100, which is 2.5 more than I spent for my 25 boxes at $40. So spending 2.5 times as much, but you're getting 3 times as much. So if we take this 24,450, multiply it by 3, assuming we got the exact same thing, the same 25 boxes 3 times, then we come out with 73,350. Then we take away 25,000 because you can only buy 25,000 gold at a time, and that's still more than 25,000. So we do that again, and that gets us to 23,350. So that's going to be $100.12 or $100.12, and then 23,350 is going to be $94.16. So if we add those three together, that gets us $294.40. And since we spent $100, we don't even need to do the math. We know that's a 294% return on investment. We spent $100, we got $294.40 worth of value out of it. Now, of course, your mileage will vary, and I'm really surprised that I didn't get more gold. I'm really surprised that I didn't get any low-tier tanks, and I'm really surprised that I got a Tier 8 tank. So I would not expect to get what I got, but I would expect to get something more like what I got last year, although I probably should have gotten 2 or 3 low-tier tanks instead of 4. But even though my results are pretty odd, I think we can be fairly confident that it's going to be a good deal. And what if, worst case scenario, you got 3 boxes, 11 boxes, 25 boxes, or 75 boxes. Those are going to cost you 6, 20, 40, and 100, depending on which bundle you get. If you get the 3 boxes, you're going to get 750 gold. And worst case scenario, you're going to get another 750 gold worth out of premium days, credits, or gold. So 750 plus 750, 1,500 gold value. But if we plug that into our buy any amount of gold, that's worth $7.98. So spent $6, got almost $8 of value. Spend 20, get almost $25 of value. Spend 40, get almost 54. And spend 100, get 153. So again, that's if with every box you get your initial 250, and on top of that, you only get 250 gold, 100,000 credits, or 1 day of premium time. Each of those worth 250 gold, making each box worth 500 gold. And if we look at the value of 500 gold, that's $2.97. So you are spending $2 to get almost $3 of value. Worst case scenario. And statistically speaking, you will get more than the minimum amount. You may not get the Tier 8, unless you buy 50 boxes or more. You may not get the 1,000 gold, but occasionally you will get a little extra here and there. I think that about covers it. Did I mess something up? Did you have any questions I didn't cover? Bottom line, if you've got the budget for holiday ops, large boxes, get what you can afford. Don't sell the cow, don't mortgage the house, don't make your kids starve, but whatever you can budget, the more you can budget, the better deal you're going to get. So I spent $40, got $98 of value. I feel pretty good about it. I think I would have liked to have seen more gold And even though I didn't really want any low-tier tanks, I expected to get them, so it feels like something's missing. But I should just be happy that I didn't get any. And of course, I lucked out and got a tier 8, even though I wasn't expecting to. And I should probably be more happy about that than I am. It'll sink in. And we'll probably be seeing me play that on the Twitch live stream in the very near future. All right, what did you get from your boxes? Go ahead and humble brag in the comments. And it's always more fun when you're here, so I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, be well.